What is going on, guys? Welcome to a new vlog. Before we get started, I would like to say thank you to all of you guys that are subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. All right, as always, we're gonna be doing a lot of things to the gym, and I want to take you guys along with me. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty guys, let me show you some of the new things that we just recently added to the gym and some of the new things that we're gonna be adding tomorrow. So let me show you guys what we got. As you guys know, we always got to keep it interesting in here, okay? So this is the newest piece that just came in a couple of days ago. I'd say maybe about 5 days ago, the Prime leg press. I absolutely love this thing. I actually like this a little bit better than the Cybex leg press. Very similar version. You know, to me they're very identical, but they do hit a little bit different. But I really like this one. Yeah, I actually saw this on Facebook Marketplace for a really good price, literally down the road from my house. So I messaged the guy and I was just like, "Hey, is it still available?" He said yes. I was like, "I'm on my way." I went and picked it up and I brought it straight here. But yeah, really cool. So I ended up actually paying a little bit more than I would have if I would have just bought it from Prime, but Prime has like a 10 to 12 month lead time. It cost me $43.50. That's how much I paid for it. I think they go for like around $3,700 brand new. So not bad, not bad. While I have you guys here, one of the things that we're actually going to be doing tomorrow is we're going to be adding 3 TVs. They're 85-inch TVs, which we're actually going to go purchase here in a little bit, just to match the dumbbell section a little bit better. But we have 5 TVs over there. We want to have 3 over here, and we want to play something a little bit different. One of the things that a lot of members have been like suggesting is like whenever there's like a game or like any sport going on, to play them here. So we want to make sure that people can watch over there and people can watch over here. And we have the big 4 TVs over there as well too. So we're gonna be basically like playing like games or wrestling matches or whatever it is that's going on out there, right? That's pretty much the only thing that we've done here. We rearranged the leg section as well too, to kind of like make space for that new leg press. We do have a lot of like Atlantis pieces coming in, so we're going to be replacing a lot of this older stuff, which I personally like them, but they just don't really fit kind of like what I'm going for, right? So we're going to be replacing some of the old school hamstring stuff with brand new Atlantis. Some of the pin selected stuff that we have back there as well too, we're going to be replacing that with Atlantis. We have a lot of new pieces coming in October, and we just got confirmation that our brand new dumbbells from Watson are going to be here August 26th. So I am super excited about that. Now let me show you guys the recovery lounge. All right, so this is going to be the recovery lounge, and let me show you guys the updates that we did. As you guys know, we ordered a few brand new saunas last week. They're finally here. They're ready to go. We're actually going to be adding 2 more because a lot of people actually like them. And I like that it's kind of like private, so you're not kind of like in a big room with a bunch of people in them. So we're going to be adding 1 more over there, and we're going to be replacing the old one right there. I really like the color of these. It's like a dark wood color as opposed to the other ones. And we rearranged everything as well. I feel like this flows a little bit better. I personally really like it. This pretty much stayed the same, and we just moved the massage chairs back here, so it just looks cool. We got a bigger sauna right there in the corner. That one's probably gonna be staying here for a while because a lot of people, whenever you have like a decent sized group of people, they like to kind of like hang out together. And then just all the individual ones right here. We actually got a shipment coming in today from Peloton. We're gonna take you guys upstairs and show you kind of like what we did with the cardio room. All right, now here we rearranged this last 2 rows back here. So we put the brand new ellipticals here, treadmills there at the end. Here we have 3 bikes, but we're gonna be getting rid of 1. This one right here, we're only gonna be keeping these. We're gonna put the old bikes at the end over there, and we're gonna be putting the brand new Pelotons here. I think they're gonna be here sometime like around 3 or 4 in the afternoon, so it's gonna take a little bit. But yeah, that's what we got going on here. And tomorrow, we're finally going to be redoing the lights in our posing room. So we want to create more of like a down lighting effect, more shadows and everything. I feel like bodybuilders like that. So we're going to be doing 1 strip right here of down lighting. They're like small individual lights. And then we're gonna do the same thing right here as well. We're gonna keep this how it is, just because some people like to just kind of like take pictures and take selfies. But for like actual bodybuilders that are actually here to pose, you know, we want to make sure that we have that going on here. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So now we're gonna make a run to Sam's Club to get some TVs. So let's go. Alrighty guys, so we just got to Sam's Club. Now we got two options. So we have the 85-inch right over there for almost $1,000. And then we have the 86-inch right over here for about $800. I believe last time we got 5 of the 85s, but I think we're gonna get 3 86s for the leg section. Since we're only doing 3 TVs as opposed to 5, we're gonna go with these. One, they're cheaper and they're also bigger. So we're gonna do 3 TVs. We're gonna do 3 of the brackets. And yeah, that's what we're gonna get here. Sometimes people ask me, where do I get all of my supplies from? So everything, we get it from here. Like all of our paper towels, toilet paper, we order everything online, and it actually comes out a lot cheaper than going through like a, through like a supply company or something like that. So yeah, this is pretty much where we get all of our stuff from. But yeah, we're gonna load these up. We're gonna take them back home, and they should be getting installed tomorrow. Got him. It actually wasn't that bad. So total for everything was $2,830 with 33 cents. Not too bad. I think we spent more like 2 years ago on the smaller TVs. I think they were closer to like $1,100, $1,200. So yeah, we get a pretty good deal. We spend a lot of money every single month. Just like gym stuff, you know, just for the gym. Yeah, we're pretty much good to go. No straps or anything, hopefully it stays. So you know how we installed the TVs in the dumbbell section last time? Yeah. We're gonna be doing the same thing here in our leg press section. We're doing 3 TVs. I want one right here, just because we have like 2 holes there. Why, I have no idea. But just so one of them can cover here, and then, you know, we'll just go on from there. I wanted to get rid of these right here, the lights that we have up there, completely. So there's 3 rows, I want them gone. And I have spotlights that I wanted to put instead, but they're like long strips of spotlights. Kind of like that, but longer. You know which one I'm talking about, right? Yes, the track light. So I have, I think it's 18 lights in the front and 18 lights in the back, but they're like in a big like strip. Yes. So I wanted to start here on the first, but instead of going up like this, I wanted to go long ways. Yeah. So we can use this first metal beam right there to point them down. And then we can use this one right here where the speakers are at. On this row right here going down this way as well too. 2 rows, yeah. All right, so it looks like they're gonna get everything done Sunday morning as opposed to Friday night, kind of like what I wanted, but it's all right. He's actually the guy that has serviced all of our electrical issues. You know, he's the one that installs like the TVs and all that stuff. Like, it's nice to have somebody on hand that can come in here pretty much whenever you need him to. But it's a little pricey, but he's very reliable. So yeah, so that's what we got going on so far. We're waiting on Pelotons to get here. I think those are gonna be here pretty soon. And we ordered some brackets for the TSS combo racks. They're supposed to be keeping it in place. Those are gonna be here later on today as well. And they're getting installed as well. So yeah, we got a lot of things going on today. All right, guys, we're currently at the storage place. We actually came here to pick up a assault bike. We're gonna be putting it inside the gym, and it's right here. Yeah, it's actually a really nice one. It's made by Hammer Strength. Yeah, it's brand new. So we're gonna be adding it to our cardio collection at Roman. We actually got a few more stuff in here too. It's a little dark. But we got 2 combo racks still available, 3 actually. Ghost combo racks. And we got some dumbbells as well too, some hammer strength dumbbells. Yeah, I think somebody reached out about these already, but they're not sold just yet. And some regular dumbbells back here. But yeah, we're gonna be getting some new stuff within the next couple of weeks, so we're trying to get all of this stuff out of here. And I was like, you know what, might as well take this one home since it's in brand new condition. So yeah, we're gonna load her up. Just going in there today. And just like that, she's ready to go. Now we're gonna take her back to the gym. Oh! All right, guys. So I just got done putting together this Peloton. So I paid for shipping and installation, but I guess they didn't install it, so I had to do the install myself. It's actually a pain in the ass to put together. We got 3 of these. They only brought 1, but they're gonna be bringing 2 more later on today. I'm gonna make them put them together before they leave. But this is pretty much how it came out. I like them a lot, to be honest with you. It's heavy, a lot heavier than I was expecting it to be. And I think members are really gonna enjoy them. It's a little wonky because of the floor, but once we take this upstairs, it's gonna look super nice. Today's Monday. All the upgrades have already been done, so I'm gonna show you guys that in a little bit. We just got a shipment. Let me take you guys out there and show you what we got. So usually, I'd say like every 3 weeks, we order a bunch of stuff from Muscle Foods. We get a lot of supplements, we get a lot of energy drinks, and we just got a big shipment in today. Fuck, I forgot what I was saying. Damn, it's a big one. So here's what we got. It's about 2,200 pounds of stuff. Let me check the receipt. Yeah, 2,200 pounds. We got supplements, we got energy drinks, we got protein shakes and all that. Like I said, around every 3 weeks, we order about $8,000 worth of stuff. This is about 8,900 bucks right here. We're gonna do inventory, we're gonna restock, and we're gonna put all this stuff here in there in a little bit. But if you're a gym owner, I've said this plenty of times, make sure that you have a wholesaling account, make sure that you're buying product, and make sure that you're selling this to your members. Out of this whole thing, out of an $8,000 investment, we're probably gonna make around $12,000 profits. So that's pretty freaking good. And it's probably gonna sell out in about 3 to 4 weeks. We do have a lot of inventory in there already, but I like adding new flavors whenever they're coming out. I like adding new stuff to see what people like, and what they don't like, we obviously don't order again. Now let me go in there and let me show you guys everything that we did over the weekend. All right, so the thing that I was actually the most excited about are the big ass TVs. They're massive, so they're 86-inch TVs. We added 3 of them. Here we're only gonna be playing like sports. So yeah, they look really, really nice. It just makes the place look brighter. It makes it look bigger. Same thing that happened when we added the TVs in the dumbbell section. It just creates like a whole different like vibe in here. So we added those, and we added some lights upstairs in the posing room, which we're gonna show you guys that in a little bit. But let me know what you guys think. Do we have like too many TVs? I feel like that's what the electrician was saying. He was just like, man, how many TVs do you need? We have 4 TVs up there, 6 TVs on top of the dumbbell section, 3 TVs up here, 2 TVs in the cardio room, and he installed all of them. So he's probably like, what the heck? Let me show you guys upstairs. All right, so we got some new lights in there. We're gonna be adding 3 new lights here, so we're gonna keep them off. We have some LED lights, some round ones. I think those are gonna be getting installed sometime this week, so we'll show you guys an update whenever that does get done. And then boom, look at this. So we replaced literally all of our lights that we have up there for just spotlights, and they look awesome. Actually, I'll turn this off. And yeah, it looks cool. And you can turn each section off if you want, right here. So you can just have certain lights on. But yeah, when it comes to lighting, we have so many options in here. We have that now. We have the top lighting right there. We have the LED bar, and then we have the LED bar down here. This is more kind of like for selfies. This is more like actual posing, because you know we get the mirrors here. If you want to do like a back pose or something, you can do that here. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got. let me show you guys the combo racks. We did something cool to the combo racks, so let me take you guys downstairs. Honestly, I think I probably should have just shown you guys this while we were downstairs, but I completely forgot. So I don't know if you guys can see it from here, but we added this little stoppers right here. They're custom. They're made by TSS, and they just add, you know, to the powerlifting area. As you guys saw a couple of weeks ago, we redid our platforms, so we got new platforms. We did this. Like, it just looks very, very nice. And then now this just kind of like adds to everything, you know? I feel like the goal is always to try to increase the experience as best as possible. This is going to be like a never-ending project. I feel like I've dumped so much money into this place. Just to kind of like give you guys like a breakdown. The first 5 years we made, the first 5 years we were in business, we made over $5 million. Everything, every little penny was invested back into the gym. Whether it was my old facility, whether it was this facility, there's so much money that goes into this. And if you want to do it right, and I feel like I value so much, I want to make sure that everybody that comes in has a great time, has a great experience. I want them to remember, like, oh, I remember when I went to Roman Empire Gym. Like, this has become such a like destination place to a lot of people, and I think it's crazy. But I do think that part of it is because of the care that I like provide to the place, the investment, the constantly upgrading things, adding new little things that maybe people don't really see, but I know that they're there. And then when they notice them and they see that, it's like, wow, that's crazy, that's cool. But yeah, this is gonna be like a non-ending project, guys. I think that's with any business, right? If you own a business, whatever it is, keep reinvesting back into it, and it's gonna come back eventually. Like I said, from year 1 to year 5, I didn't touch any of the money. None of the money ever went like to me. I was still living at home around that time, you know? If you have the luxury of living at home, then I would suggest you milk that as much as possible. And yeah, just take advantage of like the scenarios that life throws at you and what you have. Like, you have something unique that I probably don't have, vice versa, right? So yeah, just take advantage of your surroundings as best as possible. That is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't, make sure to subscribe. Come check out Roman Empire Gym and let me know what you guys think about those TVs. Until next time, peace.